ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जयम्। शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। Namaskar and welcome back to Amar Bharata channel, where we are studying the Sharada class 9 Samskrita textbook. In that we look at the Dvitiyaha Pathaha, lesson number 2, which is Sukhasya Moolam Dharmaha, Dharmasya Moolam Arthaha. The meaning of this title is the basis of happiness is Dharma, the basis of Dharma is wealth. In this video, we look at the lesson along with an explanation in English. First, we look at the meaning of this particular title. Sukhasya means of happiness. Moolam is root, source, origin, basis, foundation. Dharmaha, dharma, arthaha, wealth, money. So the overall meaning of this title is Sukhasya Moolam Dharmaha. The basis of happiness is Dharma. Dharmasya Moolam Artha. The basis of Dharma is wealth. This starts with an introductory paragraph which we see now. Bharatiya Dharma Shastreshu. In the Indian dharmic scriptures, Anekaha Suktayaha Vidyante. There are many sayings. Yaha Manava Jivanasya Yathartha Tattvam Pratipadayanti, which portray the true essence or fundamental truths of human life. Teshu ekam prasiddham sutra rupam vakyam. Among them is a famous statement in the form of a sutra, an aphorism. Kautilyasya Arthashastre asti is found in Kautilya's Arthashastra. Kautilya, as you know, is also famous as Chanakya. Sukhasya moolam dharmaha, dharmasya moolam Artha. The basis of happiness is dharma. The basis of dharma is wealth. Asya ashayah asti yat. The purport of this statement is that vastavika sukhasya adharaha dharmaha. The basis or the foundation of vastavika sukha means true happiness is dharma. Dharma palanasya cha adharaha arthaha. The basis for the adherence to dharma or the practice following of dharma is artha, which is wealth. Artha ityukte dhanam. Artha means wealth. Yat sarva vidhasya ajivika vyavaharasya pramukham sadhanam, which is indeed the most important means for all kinds of transactions for our living, our livelihood. Further, jivane dharmaha arthaha sukham iti etesham trayanam paraspara sambandhaha avichinnaha asti. In life, jivane paraspara sambandha means the mutual relationship of this traya is triad, which are dharma, wealth and happiness, is inseparable, which means the relationship between dharma and artha, wealth and happiness and dharma, that relationship triangle, what we can say, is inseparable. They cannot be separated from each other. Yaha janaha nyaya purvakam artha uparjanam karoti. That person who earns wealth in a righteous manner. Nyaya purvakam means in a righteous manner. Saha dharma palanam kartum samarthaha bhavati. He becomes qualified or eligible to practice dharma. Dharma palanena cha dirghakalikam sukham labhate. And by the practice of dharma is obtained long lasting happiness. So this statement is giving us the relationship between these three in pairs: dharma to wealth, wealth to happiness, and happiness to dharma. Further, samanya jivane, in our daily life or in our common life, annam vastram. Annam is food, vastram is clothes, avasaha is shelter or housing, shiksha is education, swasthya seva is healthcare services. Cha ityadinam moola bhutanam avashyakatanam purtaye. For the fulfillment of our fundamental necessities, like what I just told you, food, clothes, etc. Dhanam avashyakam. Wealth is necessary. Wealth is essential. Paryapta dhanasya abhavat. If there is a dearth or a scarcity of sufficient wealth, swa kartavya palanam katinam bhavati, then it becomes difficult to perform one's swakartavya, one's own duties. Swasthyam, which is health, shiksha is education, seva is service, dhanam is charity, cha ityadini karyani, and other such activities, badhitani bhavanti, become impeded or blocked. Dainandina jivanancha asantulitam bhavati. Then daily life will become imbalanced. Ataha dharma shastre Therefore, in our dharmic scriptures, chaturvargeshu dharmartha kama moksheshu, among the fourfold goals which are dharma, artha, kama and moksha, artha anyatama stambha iti ganyate. Artha or wealth is reckoned as one of the pillars. Uktam Garuda Purane. It is told in the Garuda Purana, Brahme Muhurte Chothaya Dharmamarthancha Chintaye. Having got up in Brahma Muhurta, which is around 4 o'clock to 4:30 a.m. every day, one should ponder about Dharma and Artha. The meaning of this is Arthat Dinasya Arambhe Dharmarthayoho Chintanam Avashyakam, which implies that it is necessary to think of Dharma and Artha at the beginning of the day. Swasthaha Arthika Vyavaharaha Trividhaha Bhavati. Healthy financial behavior, which means earning and spending, is of three types. Before we go to what these three types are, let us look at this statement in a little more detail right now. Brahme muhurte chothaya dharmamarthancha chintayet. The first thing when we look at a shloka or a part of a shloka is the padacheda or padavibhaga, which is splitting the words, the individual words. Brahme muhurte cha utthaya dharmam arthancha chintayet. So the anvaya or the prose order is exactly the same as we can see here. Brahme muhurte cha utthaya dharmam arthancha chintayet. The next step is the pratipadartha or the meanings of the individual words. Brahme muhurte, at the Brahmi muhurta time, utthaya, having got up, dharmam artham cha, dharma and wealth, chintayet, is to be thought of. The overall meaning is one should wake up at the time of Brahmi muhurta every day, that is 4 o'clock to 4:30 a.m. every day, and ponder about what? Ponder about how to practice dharma and about wealth, which means righteous earning and righteous spending. Further, now we come to the three types, the three ways of financial behavior which were told earlier. First one is Nyaya Purnam Artha Uparjanam, means earning money in a righteous manner. Sanmargena eva dhanarjanam karaniyam iti. Money should be earned in a righteous manner only. Uktam Bhagavata Manuna. It is said by Manu as Sarvesham eva shauchanam artha shaucham param smritam yorthe shuchir hi sa shuchir namrudvari shuchis shuchihi. The meaning of the statement is, the meaning of this shloka is, among all forms of purity, it is the purity of wealth which is the highest ultimate form of purity. One who is pure in wealth is indeed the pure one. One who cleanses with mud and water is not considered pure, not necessarily considered as pure. Asya ashayaha, yet the purport of this is that anaitikaha arthavyavaharaha kadapi na karaniyaha. Wealth transactions, which means earning and spending, should never be done in an unrighteous manner or unethical manner. Kadapi, at any time. Magridha kasya svidhanam iti Upanishadaha vakyam satatam manasi nidhaya. Having always kept the Upanishadic statement, Magridha kasya svidhanam. This statement is from the very first shloka of the Ishavasyopanishad. Ishavasya sarvam. That's the shloka, how it starts. So the meaning is, never covet other person's wealth. Having kept this statement always in mind, sva kaushalena vidyaya cha dhanam uparjaniyam. One should earn money using one's skill, that is svakaushalena, and also vidyaya, by one's learning or education. We look a little more in detail at this particular shloka. Sarvesham eva shauchanam artha shaucham param smritam yorthe shuchir hi sa shuchir namrudvari shuchis shuchihi. Sarvesham eva shauchanam artha shaucham param smritam yorthe shuchir hi sa shuchir namrudvari shuchis shuchihi. The padacheda is like this. Sarvesham eva shauchanam artha shaucham param smritam. Yaha arthe shuchihi hi saha shuchihi na mritvari shuchihi shuchihi. The anvaya or the prose order can be like this. Sarvesham shauchanam artha shaucham eva param smritam asti. Yaha arthe shuchihi asti saha hi shuchihi asti. Mritvari shuchis shuchihi iti na pariganyate. Let us look at the pratipadartha or the meanings of the individual words. Sarvesham, of all. Eva, only. Shauchanam, purity. Artha shaucham, purity in wealth. Param, most superior. Smritam, is remembered, is considered. Yaha, one who. Arthe, in wealth. Shuchihi, is pure. He indeed, saha, he, shuchihi, pure, na, not, mritvari, shuchihi, purified by soil and water. The overall meaning of the bhavartha is like this: of all types of purity, it is the purity in wealth which is considered as the most superior form of purity. One who is pure in wealth means transactions, financial transactions, earning, spending. He is indeed the pure one. A person does not become pure by mere washing with soil and water. What is this mritvari shuchihi? Washing with soil and water, we'll see. In earlier times, people used to clean their bodies with soil along with water before the advent of soap and so on. Even today, we have Ayurvedic treatments like mud bath, which is used to detoxify and hydrate the skin. This kind of mud bath treatment is a therapeutic treatment today, whereas in ancient India, it was a daily way by which they used to bathe, used to clean their bodies. The second form of financial behavior is auchitya purnaha vyayaha, means spending money in an appropriate, befitting, proper manner. Avashyakatanusaram vyayaha karaniyaha. Money should be spent according to need or necessity. Yena vyayena swasthya vidyarjanam atmasuraksha va bhavet. Saha vyayaha avashyam karaniyah. Money should necessarily be spent. Avashyam karaniyah. We should necessarily spend money towards what? Towards such expenditure which swasthya labha, which benefits health. Then vidyarjanam, which leads to acquiring of learning or knowledge. Atma suraksha, or personal protection. Va means, or any of these, we should necessarily spend money. Adambara purnaha, ostentatious, pradarshanaकारी, showing off, vyayah, expenditure, athava vilasa vyasanaya vyayaha, or expenditure towards lavish, luxurious. Vyasana generally means bad habits. Apavyayaha bhavati is improper spending, unnecessary expenditure, imprudent spending. Apavyayaha varjaniyah, improper, imprudent spending is to be given up. Ataha pratyekam vyayasya lekha sthapaniyah. Therefore, a written record of every expense is to be set up. As shown in this particular picture, this girl is using the calendar to write her daily expenses as per the date. Ante cha tesham parishilanam karaniyam. In the end, these records are to be scrutinized and reviewed to find out what? To find out whether any of such expenditure has happened in that particular day and to avoid that expenditure on the next day. Further, the third one is bhavishya drishtya sanchayah, savings for the future. Uparjita dhanasya kaschana bhagah, a portion of the money earned, bhavishya surakshayai sanchayaniyah, is to be saved, is to be accumulated for the future security. In my younger days, they used to say savings for the rainy day, which means on a rainy day, perhaps it is difficult to go out and earn, so we should have enough food stock for the rainy day. We should save money for that for the rainy day, which means in times of difficulties, we should not face real financial difficulty. We should have stored some money, saved some money, is what is the meaning. Sanchayasya abhyasena janaha swavalambi bhavati. By the practice of savings, a person becomes self-sufficient or self-reliant. As PM Modi ji says, Atma Nirbharata means I am self-sufficient, I am self-reliant. Swavalambanam swabhimanasya moolam vartate. Self-reliance is the root cause of self-confidence. Swabhimana is self-confidence or self-respect. Sankata kalepi swabhimani janaha anya janasya Arthika sahayatam na apekshate. A self-confident person will not seek financial support from others even in times of distress. Further, chhatra jivane arthika saksharata, financial literacy during student life. Anekada, many times, chhatraha, students, mata pitrubhyam kashtarjita dhanasya tuchha karanaihi apavyayam kurvanti, incur wasteful expenditure. Apavyaya means improper, imprudent, wasteful expenditure of what? Mata pitrubhyam kashtarjita dhanasya, of their parents' hard-earned money. So the parents will have toiled day and night to earn the money, and students, we as students, will have wasted that money for what? Tuchha karanaihi, for petty, unnecessary, imprudent reasons. Jihvalalasa purtyartham tvarita aharaha, fast food just for satisfying the taste senses, the taste buds. Sheetapeyam, soft drinks like Coke, Fanta, Pepsi, and so on. Putikrita bhojanam, packaged food items. With respect to packaged food items, we will not know when they will have packaged it and what chemicals, what preservatives they will have used, and how harmful those preservatives, those chemicals are for our digestive system, for our stomach lining, and so on. What injuries they may cause internally, we have no idea. So that's the problem. That's the issue with packaged food items. Tathaiva vyasana padarthanam sevanam, and also consumption of bad habit items like tobacco items, cigarette, alcohol, drugs, and so on. Pradarshanaकारी paridhanam, fashionable attire, vilasita purnam acharanam, and lavish and luxurious lifestyle or habits, cha ityadi, and others, yatra prabhutaha apavyayah bhavati, where there is abundant improper or imprudent unnecessary spending. Etaihi na kevalam dhanahani, by these not just loss of money, swasthya hanihi api jayate, but there will also be loss of health, which means bad effects to the health because of so many chemicals, preservatives, etc., and also harmful effects of these bad habit items, which are intoxicating items, and so on. It will cause loss of health in addition to loss of money. Swasthya hani karanat punah dhanavyayo vardhate. Again, because of loss of good health, there will be additional expenditure because medical expenses to get back the good health and so on. I have personally seen several cases of cancers in young people because of these bad habit items, and getting rid of that cancer is such a big problem. If it goes to advanced stage, it causes distress to everyone at home and also lot of physical pain, financial stress, and so on. So we should not get into any of these things, is what this paragraph is telling. Now you can see several influencers in social media giving you the importance of ingredients which are printed at the back of every packaged item. You can see, for example, what kind of oil it is used here, what kind of oil is used here, and what are the preservatives, along with the chemical formula, chemical code number for that particular preservative. You can actually go to the internet and check that code number and see what it contains, in what countries that particular chemical is banned, and whether that chemical, what are the harmful effects of that particular chemical on our body, and so on. It is very easy nowadays to see the ingredient list at the back of every packet and see whether you all really want to consume that particular thing or just discard it. Further, arjitasya sanchayah sanchitasya cha niveshah, means saving or accumulation of earned money and investment of the accumulated money. Chanakya Nitau Uktam. In Chanakya Niti, it is said, what is said? Jalabindu nipatena kramashah puryate ghatah sakramas sarva vidyanam dharmasya cha dhanasya cha. The meaning is, by the continuous falling of drops of water, a pot gets gradually filled up. This is the way of all learning, of dharma, and also of wealth. लघु लघु संचयोपि कालांतरे महत् संपत्ति रूपेण वर्धते. Savings of small tiny amounts also over a period of time grows to a large or sizable sum of money. Now we look at the meaning of this shloka in greater detail. Jalabindu nipatena kramashah puryate ghatah sakramas sarva vidyanam dharmasya cha dhanasya cha. Jalabindu nipatena kramashah puryate ghatah sakramas sarva vidyanam dharmasya cha dhanasya cha. Padacheda is like this. Jalabindu nipatena kramashah puryate ghatah. Saha kramah sarva vidyanam dharmasya cha dhanasya cha. अन्वय प्रोस ऑर्डर इज घटः क्रमशः जलबिंदु निपातेन पूर्यते सः क्रमः सर्वविद्यानां धर्मस्य च धनस्य च भवति. The pratipadarthas are like this. Jalabindu nipatena, by the falling of drops of water. Kramashah, gradually. Puryate, gets filled. Ghatah, a pot. Saha kramah, this is the order. This is a sequence, we can say. Sarva vidyanam, of all learnings. Dharmasya cha, and dharma, dhanasya cha, and wealth. The overall meaning, the bhavartha is like this. An empty pot gets filled by the continuous fall of drops of water. This is indeed the order, the sequence of acquisition of all kinds of knowledge and of dharma and wealth. The moral is, everything in life is acquired little by little, step by step, stage by stage. Therefore, continuous, uninterrupted effort is to be put by us, which means there should be no stoppage in the earning of education or dharma, practicing of dharma, and also wealth, earning of wealth. Further, यदि छात्राः प्रतिदिनम् अल्पधनस्य अपि सञ्चयं कुर्वन्ति, if students do savings of even small amounts of money प्रतिदिनं means every day, तस्य उचितनिवेशं च कुर्वन्ति and also properly invest them, तर्हि then तेषां भविष्यं सुरक्षितं भवेत्, then their future will become secure. भारतदेशे धनसञ्चयस्य सुरक्षितनिवेशस्य च कृते बहुविधाः मार्गाः सन्ति. In Bharatadesha, for saving money and for secure investment of money, there are many ways available. What are they? Teshu, among them, pramukhaah santi. Prominent among them are Pradhana Mantri Janadhana Yojana, shown here. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, shown here. सार्वजनिक भविष्य निधि, पब्लिक प्रोविडेंट फंड और पीपीएफ, वरिष्ठ नागरिक संचय योजना which means senior citizens savings scheme, किसान विकास पत्रम means farmers विकास पत्र, राष्ट्रीय संचय प्रमाण पत्रम national savings certificates, राष्ट्रीय पेंशन योजना national pension scheme, नियत निक्षेपः which is fixed deposit or FD, आवृत्ति निक्षेपः which is recurring deposit or RD इत्यादयः and others. एतासां सर्वकारीय योजनानां विषये सूचनाः लब्धुं लाभम् अवाप्तुं च, in order to obtain information about and get benefited from such government schemes, समीपस्थ वित्तागाराः पत्रालयाः वा गन्तव्याः. It is necessary to go to the nearby banks or to nearby post offices. तत्सम्बद्धाः अधिकारिणः च प्रष्टव्याः and inquiries made to the respective officers over there. एतासु योजनासु न केवलं कष्टार्जितधनस्य सुरक्षा भवति. By these schemes, not only does the hard earned money become secure, apitu, but also चक्रवृद्धि अंशेन सह तद्धनं सततं वर्धमानं भवति. The wealth grows continuously in a compounded manner, which means चक्रवृद्धि means compound interest. Towards the end of this particular video, I'll give you a simple compound interest calculation as is given in your very Sanskrit textbook itself, and I'll also show you an interesting fact which I learned from the Gemini AI. So please watch till the end of this video to get that information about compound interest, which will be useful for you in your mathematics subject also. Further, they have shown the different schemes here. Pradhana Mantri Janadhana Yojana, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, Sarvajanika Bhavishya Nidhi, Varishtha Nagarika Sanchaya Yojana, Kisana Vikasa Patram, Rashtriya Sanchaya Pramana Patram, Rashtriya Pension Yojana, निक्षेपः आवृत्ति निक्षेपः. फर्दर भौतिकतावादी युगस्य आकर्षणेन यूनाम् अपव्ययः अधिको भवति. By the attractions in this age of materialistic thinking, imprudent spending by the youth adhiko bhavati becomes large. Yunam apavyayah. Yuvan is a word for youth in Samskrita Bhasha. Yunam is the Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachana Rupa of that word. So Yunam apavyayah means the youth's imprudent spending. Adhiko bhavati becomes large. Yena karanena asmakam arthika sthitihi vipanna bhavati. By which our financial situation gets into difficulty. As a country, our financial situation becomes difficult. Kintu artha vishayaka sachetanata asman abhavat udhritya. However, alertness, sachetanata means alertness or being fully conscious. In what? Alertness in our financial matters. What does it do? Having lifted us up from financial scarcity, arthika sampannatam prati nayati, will transport us, will take us towards financial abundance. Ataha buddhimatam chhatranam dhyayam syat. Therefore, the goals of intelligent students like you should be what? First one is dhanasya uchita uparjanam, righteous means or right means of earning money, ethically earning money. First one, vyayasya maryada, respectful spending, spending only for what is necessary, avoiding all kinds of unnecessary expenditure. Apatkalena nidhi sanchayah, savings for times of distress. Dirghakalena niveshascha, and long term investment. Yah etesham anushasanena palanam karoti, one who follows these as a strict discipline, saha eva yatharthatah dhanasya dharmasya cha santolanam sthapayitum shaknoti. Only he will be able to establish real equilibrium or balance between wealth and dharma. Yah vidyarthi adya artha vishaye jagarokah asti. That student who is cautious, alert today about financial matters, Saha bhavishye uttaradayi nagariko bhavati, will become an accountable or a responsible citizen of our country in the future. Dharma, artha, sukham cha ityetesham santolanam eva yathartha jivanasya lakshanam. Dharma, wealth and happiness, the balance, the equilibrium between these three is the only goal of a meaningful, a perfect, a genuine life. Ataha eva uktam. That is why it is said like this. What is said, we'll see. Kshanashah kanashashchaiva vidyamarthancha sadhayet. Kshane nashte kuto vidya kane nashte kuto dhanam. Kshanashah kanashashchaiva vidyamarthancha sadhayet. Kshane nashte kuto vidya kane nashte kuto dhanam. The padacheda is like this. Kshanashaha kanashaha cha eva vidyam artham cha sadhayet. Kshane nashte vidya kutaha vidya kane nashte kutaha dhanam. Anvaya, prose order, can be written like this. Vidyam kshanashaha sadhayet artham cha kanashaha sadhayet. Nashte kshane kutaha vidya syat. Nashte kane kutaha dhanam syat. This anvaya can be written in many different ways. I have tried to write it in a way which is as simple as possible for you to understand in terms of 4 simple sentences. You please consult your teachers about other ways of writing this anvaya for the shloka. Now the pratipadartha, kshanashaha, by the moment or moment by moment. Kanashaha, by the particle, by the paisa, or paisa by paisa, or rupee by rupee. Cha eva, and also vidyam, learning, artham, wealth, sadhayet, to be acquired. Kshane nashte, if a moment is lost. Kutaha vidya, learning from where? Kane nashte, if a paisa, if a rupee is lost. Kutaha dhanam, wealth from where? The overall meaning, the bhavartha is like this. Knowledge, education should be acquired moment by moment. Wealth should be acquired paisa by paisa, or also rupee by rupee. If a moment is lost, from where can learning be obtained? If a paisa is lost, from where can wealth be obtained? So the moral is, never waste a moment while pursuing knowledge, which means never get distracted by other things while pursuing knowledge, learning and education. Never waste a paisa while saving money. If a paisa is lost, then to recover that paisa, to earn back that paisa, you have to spend again effort which you had already spent earlier, and that gets wasted by wasting a paisa. So never waste even a moment if you are pursuing knowledge, and never waste even a paisa while you are saving money. Now the difficult words. Sarvam shabdena bhasate. Apavyayaha means unnecessary expenditure or imprudent expenditure. Avaptam is to get. Avichinnaha is inseparable. Arjitasya is of the earned. Arthoparjanam is earning. Ajivika is livelihood. Adambarapurnaha is ostentatious. Arthika Vyavahara is financial behavior. Arthika Saksharata is financial literacy. Next, Avritti Nikshepaha is recurring deposit RD. Uchita Nivesham is proper investment. Udhritya means by lifting up, having lifted up. Auchitya Purnaha, justified. Kastarjita Dhanasya means of the wealth earned with difficulty. Kalantarena is the course of time. Kisan Vikasa Patram means farmer Vikasa Patra, Kisan Vikas Patra. Chakravriddhi Amshena, by compound interest. Tuchha Karanaihi means for trivial or petty reasons. Tvarita Aharaha is fast food. Niyata Nikshepaha is fixed deposit FD. Next, Nyaya Purnam is justified. Putikrita Bhojanam is packaged food. Purtaye, to fulfill. Pradarshanakari Paridhanam is fashionable attire. Prabhutaha is abundant. Pradhana Mantri Janadhana Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Janadhan Yojana. Badhitani, interrupted, I would say impeded or blocked. Magradhaha means don't covet. Moola Bhutanam, basic or fundamental. Yathartha Tattvam is true essence. Rashtriya Pension Yojana, NPS, National Pension Scheme. Rashtriya Sanchaya Pramana Patram is National Saving Certificate. Varishtha Nagarika Sanchaya Yojana is Senior Citizens Saving Scheme. Vilasa Vyasanaya, for luxury and enjoyment. Vyasana, I said, is bad habits. Vipanna is destitute or in difficulty. Shitapayam is soft drinks. Further, Shuchihi is clean or cleanliness. Sachetanata is consciousness or we can say alertness. Sanchayaha is accumulation. Santolanam is balance or equilibrium. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Sutra Rupam is aphoristic form, in the form of an aphorism. Swavalambi is self-reliant or self-sufficient. Now, a little bit about dharma, which we had already seen in the previous lesson, but I want to remind you one more time. The word dharma is a very vast word in our Sanskrit literature, in the context of Sanskrit literature. As I told you, one of my friends used to say that we can speak about dharma for 8 hours at a stretch. in a marathon session, but we'll look at it very briefly here. Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam Trutva cha avadharyatam atmanah pratikulani pareshanna samacharet. The meaning of this is, listen to the essence of dharma, and having heard it, bear it in mind, means follow it, practice it in your life. What is it? Do not do unto others what is disagreeable, which causes pain or discomfort or displeasure to yourself. This is from the Padma Purana, which is more than 7,000 years back. This is indeed Sanatana Dharma, which means it is eternal, which means it is applicable for all times in the past. It is applicable at the present moment, right at this instant now, and at all times in the future. So it is Sanatana, which is Sadatana, eternal Dharma. Next, we look at the four goals of life, fourfold goals of life. Dharma is righteousness or duty, Artha is wealth, Kama is desire, enjoyment, Moksha is ultimate liberation. My Acharya used to say that Artha and Kama should always be practiced or followed within the framework of Dharma, and it should always lead to Moksha. So, what is the meaning of this? The rules of Dharma should never be transgressed in the quest for wealth and enjoyment. That's the meaning of this particular figure. And it should always have moksha, which is the parama purushartha, the ultimate goal of life, as the goal. Next, we look at compound interest. I told you that we look at compound interest earlier in this lesson. We look at compound interest as given in your textbook. Compound interest is like this. Compounding happens when interest is also earned on the earlier interest in addition to the principal. By this, the amount grows more rapidly. What does it mean? We all know the simple interest formula. In your mathematics, in your 7th and 8th standards, you'll have studied this. Simple interest is PTR by 100. And P is principal, T is time, in years, R is rate of interest. And A, amount, is equal to P plus SI. So if we take P as 1000 and R as 10%, then at the end of year 1, simple interest will be PTR by 100, which will be 100, and A will be 1000 plus 100 is 1100. Now, if I invest that 1100 at the beginning of year 2, then SI will become 1100 into 10 into 1 by 100, which is PTR by 100. P is 1100 now, because at the end of 1 year, we will have the amount as 1100. So, SI will be 110 and A will be 1210 from here. End of year 3, we will get SI as 121 and amount will be 1331 and so on. They have given a table in your book, so you can see the numbers here: 1100, 1210, 1331, which I showed you just now. So the columns here are like this: Arambhika Dhanam, that is the principal at the beginning of the year. Varshika Vriddhi Amsha, 10%. So 10% of this column is shown here. 10% of 1100 is 110. 10% of 1610.51 is 161.05 and so on. Now this plus this 1000 plus 100 is shown here. 1610.51 plus 161.05 is shown in this column. So column A plus column B is nothing but column C, you can say. Now that is the compound interest accumulated, the compounded amount. This column C indicates the compounded amount. Now, instead of compounding, if I had used just simple interest, this is what is shown in this particular column. Now, let us see. The formula for simple interest is PTR by 100, A is equal to P plus SI, as I just showed you now. And for compound interest, you know the formula is A is equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N, where N is the number of years. So, if we take the same numbers, what we get is the compound interest is 1000 times 1 plus 0.1. 10 by 100 will become 0.1. And if you take 10 years, as shown here, number of years is 10, it will become to the power of 10. So 1000 times 1.1 to the power of 10 will become 2593.74, which is exactly the number which is shown here. Instead of compound interest, if I had just done simple interest, SI would have become 1000 and A is 1000 plus 1000 will be just 2000. In compounding, we get 2574, whereas in simple interest, I would have got only 2000. So 593 rupees more than simple interest is obtained in compound interest. This is the power of compounding. That's what is mentioned in this particular lesson. I hope this compound interest, simple interest difference was clear to you in this particular set of slides. Now, I did a small experiment using Gemini AI. What is the restriction of compounding at the end of 1 year? Why cannot I compound it at the end of 6 months? Why cannot I compound it at the end of 1 month or 1 week or 1 hour or 1 minute or 1 second? I can compound it continuously. So the question I asked is, how does compound interest formula come when the money is made to continuously increase every time instant? Will it lead to a calculus formula. You may have heard of the subject called as calculus, which comes in pre-university mathematics. If you continue with mathematics in your classes 11 and 12, then you will come across this term called as calculus. And in calculus, an important concept is something called limit. So Gemini gave me this particular answer, and it gave the final answer as A is equal to P e to the power of RT. R is rate of interest, T is time. Now what is this E? E is something called as Euler constant or Napier's constant, which is 2.718, which you come across in your very first lessons in calculus when you go to classes 11 and 12. Now, the same formula can be derived in a slightly more advanced way by using what is called as differential equations. And Gemini also gave me this particular result, P e to the power of RT. I know that this is difficult for you to understand because you would not be familiar with the symbols of integration and so on. So if there are elders at home who are familiar with mathematics, I would urge you to show it to them and see how they respond when looking at these equations in a Sanskrit class. Now, this brings me to the end of this particular video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video with the exercise part of this very lesson. Sukhasya moolam dharmaha, dharmasya moolam arthaha. YouTube, Amara Bharata, Shubham Bhoyat, Mangalamastu, Vande Mataram, Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.